Hey y'all, this is Hope at Crafty Hope, and I am working on an art journal page today. I thought I'd throw the camera on and just show y'all what I'm doing. I am working, instead of it just a regular art journal, I'm using an old Bobbsey Twins book that I think I got I think for free at the library or something like that. It is something, and I really liked how thick those pages are, and they seem to hold up pretty well compared to some other older books. I did go ahead and gesso that book page some just to push back with the writing on it. For the most part, I did leave some of it exposed because I wanted that variation in white and writing in there. So, and then I'm just grabbing some ephemera and gluing it down with an Oohoo glue stick. I've got, most of it's kind of black and white, but I do have a pink and yellow piece down there that I thought was interesting. Now that's some black and white washi tape. I wanted a little bit of contrast with the black to pop some. And I'm tearing it so that I get some, remove some of those straight edges. I like the kind of torn edges on the sides. So I stick those down like that. And then I'm grabbing an Americana craft paint in golden straw. I really like the mildness of this yellow color, and it matched that yellow piece of paper that I've got over there on the page. And I'm just using a palette knife to add some touches and kind of stream it out from that center some to expand it across the rest of that page, because I really did want most of this to stay condensed in the middle, but I wanted color kind of spreading out from that center point. I don't know where I was going, but that was a vision I had. Now this one is another Americana paint, but it is probably from the 80s or something. It is called Spice Pink. I've had it forever. I mean, it may not be the 90s, but it is really good and old. And again, I was trying to match that pink that was in there. It's not an exact match, but it works. And I'm just spreading it out a little, add a little less of the pink than I did of the yellow, because that pink is already a big splotch in the middle, but I did want to pull that out a little. Now the whole thing with this page is I bought this Liquitex gold ink the other day, and I really wanted to play with that. So I made sure I put 2 little drops of that, sprayed it with a little water, and used a wet paintbrush to spread it out a little. It's not a huge focal in this page, but it adds a little shiny fun. That's a Distress Oxide pad in, oh my goodness, what is that color? I know that color. I think it's Broken China. And I used one of my hand-carved stamps to put a couple little stamps down. I didn't like the harsh lines of the stamp, so I took my wet paintbrush and just kind of smeared some of the stamps a little to make them bleed some. And I really like how that came. And it ends up being a really light colored primary color page here. So I take some of the ephemera, just the paper that I had already used in the collage, and tore some little strips and stacked them, and then I used a Tim Holtz Chit Chat sticker that was small enough to fit on there on top of those, and then glued them all together with my Oohoo glue stick and stuck it down all on the page. And I'm going to highlight this with what am I going to use? I think it's a charcoal pencil here that there's just a regular pencil that's some scribbles because I wanted some softness, and then a charcoal pencil. And that's about it, guys. I had a lot of fun with this. I hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Make sure to subscribe, and I will see y'all later. Thanks. Bye.